One of my favorite books to share with my students when studying cave paintings is The Cave Painter of Lascaux. Let's read and see what's inside. I couldn't believe it. It was the last day of our school trip to France, and all the classes were going to the theme park. All the classes except mine. For some stupid reason, our teacher had to be different. He thought we should go and look at some old caves instead. All the way there, he kept talking about how special this Lascaux place was and how lucky we were to get the chance to go. I didn't feel lucky, but maybe it would be a chance to use my camera, my new camera. As soon as we got there, everyone jumped off the bus and ran into the caves. I was last. "Anna, come on," someone called. The class were all waving their flashlights around, pointing at the walls and shouting. What were they looking at? It was so dark that I couldn't even see my nose. I could hear Mr. Roberts going on about the people who lived there 17,000 years ago and about the wonderful paintings they did on the cave walls. I still couldn't see a thing. I wish someone had told me to bring a flashlight, but as my eyes got used to the dark, I did see something. Footprints, bare footprints. I decided to follow them. Suddenly, everything lit up. The flash on my camera had gone off on its own. For a split second, I saw that all the walls around me were covered with pictures of big, hairy animals. There were cattle, deer, goats, horses, and lots of others I didn't recognize. What fantastic colors! I was amazed. How did people make such wonderful pictures so long ago? I kept following the footprints. Whoever made them must have had huge feet, worse than Dad's. It was really dark now, and the passage was getting very narrow. I started to worry that I might be lost. The only way to go forward was to feel my way along the walls. The rocks felt like they were full of grooves or cuts or something. Had Mr. Roberts said something about how the cavemen made drawings with wet clay with their fingers? He'd been talking about it on the bus, but I wasn't really listening. Suddenly the flash went off again. Now I could see more drawings, herds of wonderful animals running across the walls, and I caught a glimpse of something else too, a movement behind the rocks. Something grabbed my camera strap. It was a caveman. "Help!" I screamed. "Get off!" "Sorry," said the caveman. "I didn't mean to frighten you. I just wanted to stop you tripping over that rock." He spoke English, and he didn't look too dangerous, despite his scruffy furs and wild hair. "My name's Michael," he went on. "I'm the guard here." "I'm Anna," I said. "I thought you were a real caveman." Michael laughed. "No," he said, "I just dress up like this for the tourists. They like to take pictures of me. But I try to do everything properly to look exactly like a Stone Age man." "Well, you haven't done a very good job," boomed a loud voice. "Doesn't anyone in your clan know how to sew?" Standing at the cave entrance was a tall man wearing a suit made of animal skins. I thought he must be another guard, but Michael didn't seem to know him. In fact, he looked terrified. The man looked at me. "And I hope you're not listening to this dressed-up caveman," he went on. "His ideas about the Stone Age are a bit mixed up." "Quick, come with me. I don't know who that is, but he could be dangerous." Michael grabbed my hand and started dragging me off down the tunnel, but the loud voice followed us. "Hey, where do you think you're going? Come back here." As if by magic, the stranger appeared in front of us. "Now tell me what this Neanderthal is doing in here," he said, smiling. "Neanderthal? I'm a Homo sapien," Michael replied crossly. "I work here, looking after the paintings. I'm an expert on the Stone Age." The man must have thought this was a joke. He could hardly speak for laughing. "But who are you?" I asked him. "I'm one of the artists who did the paintings, and I just couldn't listen to any more of that rubbish he was telling you." "You don't know anything," he turned to Michael again. "We didn't live in these caves. Look around you. These are sacred caves, but they would hardly make a cozy home. No, we live in camps, whole families together. We go hunting together and we share what we catch. As you can see," he pointed to his necklace, "we make lovely ornaments and we've raised storytelling to a fine art. We don't go without a thing." Michael made a face. "You're right," he said sadly. "I don't know anything, do I? But I do my best to look over your paintings." "Yes," said the man, kindly, putting his arm around Michael's shoulder. "You've taken good care of our sacred place all these years." Beep, beep, beep. It was the school bus. I'd completely forgotten. "Bye," I called to my guides as I ran towards the entrance. "Wait," shouted the cave painter, handing me his bead necklace. "A present from Lascaux," beamed Michael. "Where were you?" asked Mr. Roberts as I got on the bus. I didn't know what to say. If I told him the truth, he'd never believe me. I wish I had remembered to take a photo.